Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the live stream. And today we're going to look at some new videos from Nuke's Top 5. I think that he's probably one of the better videos. I think he does a little more filtering of his content. So it looks like he puts out stuff about every week or two. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's make sure that everything looks good. I think audio looks good. And this new video is called 10 Scary Videos from All Over the Place. So let's take a look.
Some say that children have the uncanny ability to connect to the
Hey Teresa,
spirit
how are you
world,
doing?
and in some cases even see or communicate with the other side. In this next video, a father is home alone with his son when the toddler seems to spot something truly bizarre.
Mama.
Your mom isn't there. There's no one there.
Mama.
Are you seeing ghosts?
This.
In another creepy video posted by Kurt Harris, his family is visiting his grandmother
You're not feeling good? I'm sorry to hear that, Teresa. Well, thank you for watching, though. I appreciate you.
in Chicago when his little cousin Daisy says something that is downright chilling.
That's the man come to see me now.
Who come to see you at night?
The man.
What man? What man? Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did. Little Daisy claims that the relative in an older photo on the wall visits her at night. Now, the only problem with that is, well, he did.
He did.
Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did. In fact, the man in the photo passed away in 2005, over 14 years before little Daisy was even born. She has never even met the man. Or did she actually meet his ghost? You decide.
See, I think that kind of stuff. Well, one, I never like when they show videos of kids doing this kind of stuff. It feels a little creepy to me. But I will have to say that we're actually looking to do a video, me and my wife, about how things that you see every day kind of influences like things that you remember or dreams that you might have, like, and your subconscious picks up a lot of stuff. So I have to say that's probably the kid's seeing that picture every day. It's the biggest one on there, and is just her brain is developing, filling in the spaces, and all of a sudden sees, you know, the grandfather.
Died.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He did. The Crescent Hotel.
Hey.
Built over 138 years ago, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas has become infamous for its dark history full of death and tragedy, leaving the hotel with the ominous name, quote, the most haunted hotel in America.
Yeah. And so is the Stanley, and so is the one that's in LA. And I think there's like 4 most haunted hotels in America in Savannah. It's like best coffee in the US. Like every place has it. It's like, yeah. But my wife and kids went to the Crescent in Arkansas. So
The hotel
they know
was
about
once
it.
a treatment center run by a man named Norman Baker. Baker claimed that he had, quote, the miracle cure for cancer. Of course, these claims were completely false,
Yeah.
and hundreds of people lost their lives within the walls
This is
of
what
this
happens when
building,
people-
hopelessly waiting on a cure that would just never come.
It's like
Some of the
grifters.
patient's remains were
This is the danger that grifters can have. Yeah. And this is all of the tumors and stuff. So this actually, I think, still is there, that he was keeping bottles of the tumors like after the patients would die.
said to be scattered on the property. Now, with a history like that, it's no wonder that today many of the hotel guests claim to have had terrifying paranormal encounters, and some of these experiences were even caught on camera. 4 years ago, Jennifer Chronister was visiting the Crescent Hotel with her mother when she accidentally captured something truly creepy.
Let's gonna see what we find here.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes shut. So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
When slow
Like her hand.
down, it becomes clear that something moves in front of Jennifer's camera. Something that resembles a small child. Even creepier, Fox Nation reporter Abby Hornacek also stayed at the hotel and left
Looked
with
like her hand.
painful scratches on her back.
Ugh.
But that's not all. A woman named Angelina and her daughter were staying
I think that
in
was her
room
hand, and she
212
forgot
at the
that
Crescent Hotel.
she put her hand
It is
up.
said that on this side of the building, the spirit of a mysterious lady in white is often seen on the balconies.
Ooh.
In fact, it's claimed that sometimes this ghost
Lady
is
in
actually
white, huh?
seen falling from the balconies into the garden below. So, it's 6 in the morning and Angelina is outside her room enjoying her coffee. And then, this happens.
Okay, that was a weird pause. So you're at a hotel on the balcony and you're hearing humming because there's absolutely no way that there's someone else on another balcony humming. What are we doing in our lives here? Yeah, but sound carries. So check every balcony. You have to check every balcony on the entire hotel to find that nobody's there. It could be below you, it could be above you. Yeah, it's someone singing. Oh my God, these people.
Angelina is shocked and also a bit excited when she hears the voice of a woman singing from the balcony right next to her. Because there's no one over there.
Yeah, that's not the way
Angelina says
sound
that
works.
She was a bit creeped out by the experience.
Come on.
But she is also grateful to have captured what she believes is the voice of a spirit.
Yeah, so one of the first houses, actually I think it was the first house that we bought. It was just, like a typical house, but the neighbor down the way, it was a weird setup. Like, sorry, not explaining myself really well here. So the neighbor across the street, they had issues with their marriage, and they would have fights, and they would have them like near their front door, and the echo from that sounded like someone was fighting at our front door. Like, it literally sounded like there were two people outside of our front door talking. So this could be someone way down the hill singing. Sound travels weirdly. So someone singing outside of a hotel room, like, I don't buy it. See, like, this person could be down here for all you know. And anywhere.
Knock, knock. Late one night, a group of friends decide to film themselves taking a spooky dare at a local school that is said to be haunted.
Ooh.
The story goes
Haunted
that if you go
schools.
around to the back of the school and knock on the nurse's office door, someone or something will knock back.
How are they at the school?
Go. Just knock on it. Knock. No, go.
Knock harder. Let him know.
Let me guess.
Let him.
This,
A sudden loud scream sends the girls running in terror.
Let him.
Now, unfortunately, the original creator of this video has basically disappeared off the internet. So for now,
disappeared off the
whatever
internet.
happened
Yeah.
next remains a mystery. We need scary videos, so if you've seen one or even filmed one
God.
yourself, contact
So we're just gonna assume that that's an animal. You know, I'm not gonna say possum, but it's an opossum.
me at nukestop5@gmail.com. School's out.
School's
14
in.
years ago, Mark Doty visited a private school in Seattle to use the
Automatic
school's recording
gain say,
studio
that's a
to
weird
lay
name.
down a new track. Mark sets up his camera in the school hallway and is about to record a vlog for social media. But for some reason, he just isn't feeling well and is having trouble keeping focused. Eventually, he just gives up.
I mean, but didn't that sound like an animal? Like, it didn't sound like a creepy thing to me. Like, I'm actually curious now. Let's see if I can capture this.
Not very good. I need a better angle.
Yeah, see, that's a possum hissing.
He's a mad
That's a possum hissing.
Much later, Mark is going back through the footage that he recorded at the school. What he sees chills him to his core. This is the video.
Okay.
All right, what are we gonna see?
Okay. Oh crap. This I'm not gonna. I'm not doing this right. Okay.
It feels like he's
I can't even see
overacting.
myself. I don't know if this is okay. Never mind.
Did you see it? The eerie translucent figure of a woman dressed in a long white gown can just barely be seen walking down the staircase. But as the figure suddenly turns the corner, it becomes very visible. Can just
See myself. I don't know. Okay.
Mark is going back.
Okay.
Okay. Oh crap.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'm not doing this right.
He made
Okay.
sure he was standing in the right place. I think this feels like a school project to me.
I can't even see myself. I don't know if this is okay. Never mind.
Did you see it?
This is a
The
school
eerie
project.
translucent figure of a woman dressed in a long white gown can just barely be seen walking down the staircase. But as the figure suddenly turns the
That guy
corner,
definitely feels like he's overacting. I would say he's overacting in this
it
situation.
becomes very visible, but then it disappears out of sight. Mark is completely unaware of what's happening right
Yeah.
behind him.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
It's like
he
if I'm gonna
feels
have a
confused
ghost here, I'm
and
like, oh, well,
unfocused.
am I? Oh,
Now, it's worth mentioning that Mark has dedicated his social
you know.
media and YouTube channel exclusively to his music. This 14-year-old footage is the only video on his channel that has anything to do with the paranormal. The unwelcome
because-
guest.
It was just him messing around.
Workers at a mid-sized hotel in Los Angeles, California have noticed strange things
You wanna come up
happening
here?
on the hotel's second floor. These odd incidents usually seem to occur late at night.
Alright, so we're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. Okay, keys. I think it's
Oh my god, you're so heavy.
got 220.
You're not gonna sit in my lap? Okay.
There's the phone. No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling.
A worker at the hotel says they've been getting frequent unexplained phone calls from an empty room on the second floor. He goes to check, but he finds no explanation for the bizarre calls. There's no one staying in that room. But did you hear it?
I did not hear it. Did you
After
hear
I
it?
carefully analyzed this video, I noticed something odd that neither the uploader or his viewers seemed to catch. Now I've isolated and enhanced the audio
Wait a
to
minute.
make it
Because they didn't. Did they actually catch anything? Why did they upload this video?
There's the phone. No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling.
A worker at the hotel says they've been getting...
Okay, I'm calling BS on this one. I'm really calling BS on this one. So they uploaded it to they uploaded a ghost video that had nothing in it about ghosts. If you think about it, right? You got a noise complaint from a room. You went up to the room and nobody was there. That was it. That's the whole story. And you went, yeah, that's good evidence. I'm going to put it on a ghost thing. So you know if they put it out there that they put in an audio, like, come on, guys.
Getting frequent unexplained phone calls from an empty room on the second floor. He goes to check, but he finds no explanation for the bizarre calls. There's no one staying in that room. But did you hear it?
Oh, of course we didn't hear it.
After I carefully analyzed this video, I noticed something odd that neither the uploader or his viewers seemed to catch. Now I've isolated and enhanced the audio to make it easier to hear, but listen closely.
Let's listen to this.
Yeah, 226. That's right. Yeah, 226. Yeah, 226.
Okay, so he found... God, Jesus Christ. We're trying really hard here. Oh, man. So he heard what sounded like the guy sighing, but, you know, the room's supposed to be haunted, not the hallway. And if you notice, the voice doesn't change. So it's in the microphone.
Without knowing, the hotel
and I
worker
think
seems
it
to have caught
sounded
a
like it was
creepy
added.
EVP of a voice whispering, "Why?" as he walks down the second floor hall. But that's
It doesn't
not
change
all
in
that the late
pitch
night
or
hotel staff
volume
has
or
captured
anything,
on
so.
video. During a slow night of work at the hotel, a girl named Brooke and her coworker decide to pass the time with a fun little race challenge. They put their phone in the hotel's elevator on the
I've
third
seen this.
floor
I've seen this one.
and
Yeah,
attempt
yeah.
to race the elevator down to the lobby to pick it up. But then things just get weird.
Okay. What are you doing? Don't bite my cord. Don't bite my cord. Okay.
The elevator hangs on the allegedly haunted second floor as the doors continuously open and close for no reason. And strangely enough, another unexplained voice seems to quietly say, "Hello?" Cut to another night at the hotel. Brooke decides...
I don't even know if that has any value of debunking or not. It's like you debunk the stuff that is harder to explain, not the stuff that's so obvious. The look on her face was not that she was stuck in the stairway and had to call someone for help. And she jumped in. So honestly, it was someone in the elevator either pressing the open button or someone on the second floor pressing the door open button, which is, I think, what she did. They jumped down there, they ran down there, they pressed the door button, kept opening it up. Yeah. And the hello, it's the door closing. Okay, are you leaving me now? Are you leaving me? Okay. My God.
Decides to record as she and her coworker are busy arranging furniture in one of the vacant second floor rooms. The video was meant to be a random vlog showing what they do on an average night at work. But when she looks back at her footage, she finds something that is pure nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel. Cool.
How do you up the stairs?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also
No, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
didn't hold it. I'm gonna clean it real quick.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, so my sister, she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for.
The light in this room doesn't work, so we had to work in the dark. I was recording for a vlog. Okay, stop. This is, oh my God.
The whole weekend off.
What do you want to talk about? Where the mirror should go?
Yeah, actually, let's do our job.
Okay. All right. Chat, should the mirror go
Here,
in this
the
corner?
right corner.
Wait a minute. Then that's a lie. I was recording for a vlog, but they're live streaming this because they just asked chat.
Or in that corner?
Did you see it? For a brief moment, a dark shape can be seen standing in the opposite corner of the room, eerily watching the two young women as they work. But when they pan the camera back over to the corner where the dark figure was standing,
Specifically where they're pointing.
there's nothing there.
And why would you put the mirror in that corner? It can't go in that corner.
So, is it?
It's obviously fake. Man, I tell you, this one's making me kind of angry. Open the blinds. Why are you cleaning the mirrors freestanding like that? Why don't you set it on the wall or on the bed and clean the mirror if that's what you're doing? It is such a weird way to clean the mirror. I don't understand what they're doing with any of this.
This LA hotel haunted, or is it all just a very elaborate hoax?
It's not even elaborate.
Decide.
So it's the third person that was also
growl.
pushing. Yeah, it's the third person that was pushing the elevator button. This is like
One afternoon, two teenage girls are hanging out in the woods near their home.
so angry.
Taking pictures of a red rose in the forest for an art project for school. They begin to hear something very strange coming from the woods nearby. They start to get a little freaked out, and one of the girls takes out her phone and captures this disturbing video.
All right, what do we got? What do we got?
If I screamed to scare the demons.
Screaming in the forest, so it's a fox.
They mimic your scream.
Cool.
Oh.
Yep, it's an animal.
That never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That in the forest we're in? Yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a possum.
The more you listen, the less scary it sounds. The more I listen, the more scary it sounds. I sound like one of those now. Oh, we gotta Yeah.
Or someone's being murdered and you're okay with
I think
it.
it's a hyena. So hyenas sound like? No.
The two girls hear bizarre screaming coming from somewhere nearby.
So it's interesting.
In the woods.
Let's see if I can find this
But the
video.
two teenagers, apparently fearing demons and hyenas, are pretty freaked out and decide to just hurry home. One of the girls tells her mother what happened, and her mom makes the very wise decision to immediately call the police. The local authorities arrive and search the area, and in a tragic turn of events, they find a woman in the woods desperately screaming for help. The woman's husband had suddenly lost consciousness and quickly passed away out in the middle of the forest.
Oh, wow. So it was a real
The
person.
woman cried and cried for help, but it was hours before anyone came. Now, unfortunately, nothing could be done for the man, even if the call had been made earlier. But this very sad story is a good reminder
So it's a real
that
deal.
scary sounds aren't always something scary. Calling the authorities just might save a life.
The other one. Yeah.
Secret shopper.
So that was a real
One
deal.
night at around 10 p.m. at a discount store in California, Rodney, the store manager, is busy processing some inventory in the stockroom. Rodney is completely alone when something happens that sends chills down his spine.
I want you guys to focus on this area right here.
The whole screen?
Hold on, let me speed this up a bit.
Oh, God. It's another CCTV.
All right, watch. Look.
Yeah.
Boom, you see that?
Suddenly, for no reason, a box falls.
Okay.
Look. Boom, you see that?
The box that's barely on this other box fell? How could that be? How could that fall off when it's barely on the box? Must be ghosts.
For no reason, a box falls from the high shelf in the storeroom with a loud bang, freaking Rodney out.
Yeah, put the box on better.
As he reviews the store security camera footage to show what happened, he suddenly hears a strange sound coming from somewhere inside the store.
Which we're not going to be able to hear because
He
it's
goes to
CCTV.
investigate, and this is when things get really creepy.
Really creepy.
Is that you?
Look at all these cameras they have in there.
Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me.
Well, other than the guy that might be behind you.
See that?
I don't know. Maybe your friend knows where the cameras are.
Come out. I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah, you are. You know you're afraid.
Is that you? That threw down the box earlier?
What?
Come on out.
Did that on purpose. You knew that was going to scare us.
You don't scare me.
Yeah, you do. Come on, you're scared. You know it. This almost looks like an Ace Hardware or something like that. Yeah, it scared me too. Like I was like, oh my God, there's someone there. But he knew, he went down that aisle on purpose. Because he knew that would be scary. And again, it's people that scare me. It's not ghosts. So, what?
Oh, shit.
What?
Rodney searches the store
What
to find
happened?
the source of the strange sound, when suddenly he feels a weird tug on his hair, almost as if something is touching him. He goes to check the store security camera, and his blood runs cold.
Look, there I am right there.
Oh, there you are.
Look, you see that? You see that? Nah. Nah.
It looks like something pulled Rodney's hair. Now, Rodney posted his video to show what happened to him, but has chosen to keep his identity and the location of the store a secret.
I think I see the issue. I think I just figured out the issue.
Secret.
Let's see if I'm right.
Video to show.
See that?
Almost as if something is touching him.
Uh-huh.
He goes
I
to
see
check
the
the store
angle.
security camera, and his blood runs cold.
Look, there I am right there. Look, you see that?
See that?
You see that? Nah. Nah.
It looks like something pulled Rodney's hair.
Yeah.
Now, Rodney posted his video to show what happened to him, but has chosen to keep his identity and the location of the store a secret.
I didn't want to be labeled this store as the haunted store.
I think I figured it out.
But it's
I want to.
something pulled Rodney's hair. Now,
Okay, let's go back again. I'm curious. I think I figured it out. I don't want to go back that far. I'm just going to go.
Is touching him. He goes to check the on his hair. When suddenly he feels a weird tug on his hair, almost as if something is touching him. He goes to check the store security camera, and his blood. It looks like something pulled Rodney's hair. Now, Rodney posted his video to show.
I figured it out. Okay. This is a good one. All right. It's they're two different shots. So the first one, he acted scared and he did the camera shake thing. But if you look how he moves when he's on camera, it's a different movement. So one, he does switch,
to keep his identity and the location,
but he's moving the camera like this. But that is not what we see in the camera, the video. So he did two shots.
I got you in my store.
That was it.
Some crazy things happened, and took some video, and that's about it.
So, is this a real paranormal encounter or
so?
Not? As always,
whoever pulled the string, either he did it.
To decide.
Yeah. And he was like running while looking that way, but in the other footage, he was sitting there shaking while slowly backing away. So he didn't match his movements.
To pass the time, they decide to set out to explore an abandoned and allegedly haunted section of the hospital.
Again, if you ever want ghost videos, have a bored security guard.
The old out-of-service hospital emergency room.
You guys. Haunted ER? We're gonna go. Haunted ER.
Throughout the hospital's many years in operations, countless patients died in this section of the hospital. The most recent tragic death being that of a young child. It is said that the ghosts of patients who passed away still haunt the old ER.
Ooh.
So, the three med students make it down to the abandoned old emergency room.
The abandoned old emergency room.
Things are about to take a terrifying turn.
I'm really good too. Oh my god, my head is huge. Chloe, so I can't even... Huh?
It's just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right. We got a chance for the haunted. Yeah.
Oh god.
Feels like...
I'm not excited about this. I didn't even get a finish my sandwich.
It feels like we're getting on a...
This guy seems like the kind of guy that would scare these two girls.
Are you nervous?
That's what I think it is. Authorized personnel only.
What? Chloe, just moved yourself. What?
Oh, it's a
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little doll. They want us training.
Oh, it's a train doll.
Put it here.
It's still weird though.
It's weird. Nah, look at her.
That's weird.
That guy totally set that up.
Oh, that's freaky.
That guy totally set that up.
Oh, the lights are on.
That's weird.
Go in. Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on. I don't like that. I don't like that. Do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys can come in with me.
Yeah.
They look like emergency lights.
Thanks.
Let's turn the light on. Turn the main light switch on. But no, we're not going to do that. That door's something's going to happen with the door.
I don't like this.
Well, turn the light on then. What do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be a shadow moving? Because you can't turn the lights on? You're incapable of hitting a light switch. This is like screaming setup.
Oh, the curtain moved. Yeah, it did. It moved. It moved. It moved.
Then
Yes, it did. It
turn
did.
the light on.
Oh, okay.
A curtain moves on its own, and a cane falls to the floor almost as if it was pushed. The 3 medical students are completely freaked out and just run right out of there. So, are the stories true? And
No.
is the old emergency room haunted by the spirit?
Now, come on. Someone set up that doll ahead of time to make it spooky. It's seriously like a red herring to me.
Of former patients. Let me know what you think. Cynical.
I'm
A
cynical.
Top 5 viewer and YouTube gamer who goes by the name
Professor
Professor
Cynical.
reached out to us about some scary, unexplainable events that have been happening at his home in England.
Ooh.
And that kind of stuff happens all the time now. And the hell?
Good that happened right on camera.
Even
Man,
though
because if that
Professor
happened in the
Cynical
next drawer
is,
over, it would have
well,
been
cynical.
Wouldn't
and
have been
a
on
skeptic.
camera and wouldn't have been
He says
evidence.
that ever since his family moved into their home 4 years ago, things have happened that he simply can't explain. Late one night, after being awakened by strange noises, Cynical gets
I wonder
up
if he's in
and
London.
starts
That looks like a
recording.
London apartment.
What happens next is downright creepy.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes. Bargain. Nah, mate. Nah.
Now what? Like what happened?
Nah, nope. I am f***ing moving out.
Cynical is shocked when he sees the door to the kitchen move all by itself.
Oh my god.
But it gets even creepier.
Can you make something move? Again? Can you make anything move?
Let me guess.
Cynical has the scare of a lifetime when suddenly a chair forcefully slides towards him from all the way across the room. Professor Cynical says that he
Surprisingly
now
moved
believes
when his hand
house
moved,
might
but you
just
know,
be
it's just
very
that's a
haunted,
coincidence.
and he thinks that he and his family
I think it was
should
attached to his hand.
maybe just move out.
I think he pulled it.
Graveyard shift. Japri is working a late night shift on ambulance duty as an emergency medical technician.
He's the best.
As he's driving the ambulance back to base, something happens that he simply can't explain. Something absolutely terrifying.
Ooh.
All right, so
I think
I'm
I've
not
seen-
sure how
I think I know this
to
one.
how to talk about this, but
This is well done.
well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So,
Seeing the weird.
so as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
Send somebody as soon as you can.
fuck, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah. As soon as possible.
So this is the question that I have, and if anybody is worked as an EMT, what I thought is that you have the driver and then you have the person in the back. See, I don't know if that's true, if there is someone in like a patient in the back or not. So I'm not sure of that. But from what I remember, I did have a friend that was, or still is, an EMT. And he was talking about that you had two people. You had the driver, and then you had the guy that sat in the back. And typically, like with him, I think he said there was three. There was always three. Could be different with different areas. I don't want to say like, yeah, this is BS because there's only two. Not saying that. But I thought there was three. So you would have a driver, someone sitting in the passenger seat, and a third in the back. So you'd always have a team of three. if that's the case, this seems like they're just making scary videos when they're off call, and they found some scary place to drive down. But if anybody is an EMT that watches, make sure let us know, because I'm really curious if that's true or not. And actually, now that I'm thinking about this logically, I think it's BS. Because he just drops his phone. Why? Who knows why? Yeah. So the reason I'm calling BS, now that I've given it some thought, is that when EMTs go to a location that is dangerous or might have someone there, they call the police. Like they work hand in hand with police departments. So if they thought someone was in the back of their EMT, they would have called the police. They would have had the police come out and verify, because they're not going to mess around with a possible patient that was inside that could cause them harm, because EMTs' lives, they put themselves in danger a lot of times. So they know, they get training on this shit. I know that one for a fact. It feels like this is, yeah, it feels like this one is, they're just in their off time, that if they got in a call right now, they'd have jumped in and taken care of it. They're like right around the corner from where they sit normally. I bet they got reprimanded for this. It's like Blair Witch Project kind of video.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like,
yeah, we can see the back door. It's the only door
like
that's
it just
there.
flew open. Like, can you? Oh, nah, what the? What was that?
Yeah.
Can y'all see it?
No, can't see.
Nah, hell no. That,
As Japri is reaching in to turn off the engine, just off camera, the back door of the ambulance flies open on its own.
So his friend's there, not recording either.
Japri's shocked and jumps back out, leaving his phone
I don't know what you call
behind.
him, the guy that rides with him.
Now he eventually returns and grabs his phone. But then Japri and his EMT partner see a strange, unexplained shadow darting back and forth inside the ambulance.
Yeah.
Japri says he was so shaken up by this encounter that he called his employer to come pick up the ambulance. He says he just took an Uber home.
Oh, that was a good one. I've seen that one before, and that one seems to be. It feels like they're pranking him, like the people that work for the EMT were pranking him. But I'm not I don't have any experience with what their policy is, but it seems like they just made that one up. So I don't know about that one. Like I saw it on another video, and I remember watching it the entire time, and the way he drops his phone is also like, if you're worried that someone is going to attack you, why your phone is not a defense, not a way of fighting anything. All the phone does is it allows they're going to find out who killed you after the fact. So you can't use a phone as a defense. So it feels to me that it's very staged. It does. And again, I always feel like there's 3 people in those EMTs, but it could be a private EMT. I don't know. Really don't know. But yeah, anyways, I think that's it for me. Thank you, Teresa, for watching. I hope you have a good rest of the day. I hope you feel better. And I will be back on tomorrow. So I will see you then. Thanks again and have a great day.